Hi, I'm Mike Monticello, Editor-in-Chief of Business Solutions Magazine. Thanks for joining me today on this video blog. NRF, the National Retail Federation's big show, is just around the corner, and it has me thinking about retail and how you as a solutions provider are going to win the day in 2013. Well, today I've got a special guest with me, Matt Pillar. He's the Editor-in-Chief of Integrated Solutions for Retailers Magazine. And he's also a contributing editor to Business Solutions Magazine, so he really sees retail from both sides of the equation, and he's definitely a retail expert. So I've got Matt via phone. Matt, thanks for joining us today.
Hey Mike, thanks for having me.
So Matt, I know that our publication, Business Solutions and Integrated Solutions, have done some research to our audiences. Can you tell us what research is indicating in terms of which technologies retailers plan to invest in 2013?
Yeah, our own research, which has been corroborated by much of what I've seen from some of the big research companies like Retail Systems Research and Forrester and Boston Retail Partners, companies like that. It tells us that it's going to be a good year for point of sale and continuing on the good trend around point of sale peripheral sales. The interesting thing that we're seeing this year is that mobile point of sale has to be part of the conversation. If you look at the survey that we conducted, where we asked readers of integrated solutions for retailers what their in-store hardware choices were going to be for 2013, mobile point of sale came out number one. I mean, we gave them a slew of choices, and mobile point of sale came out the number one investment priority. That was followed very closely by receipt printers and traditional point-of-sale units. Those were 2 and 3, and pretty much a virtual tie. So that tells you that the traditional stuff is still going to be there, but if mobile is not part of the conversation, then you're missing a great big opportunity. And then a close fourth behind those point-of-sale oriented applications, as far as in-store hardware is concerned, was mobile devices for associate productivity. Everything else was a mile behind. And when we say mobile devices for associate productivity, we're talking about applications, on Android and iPhone devices that help associates engage consumers, clienteling, CRM, inventory management, that kind of thing. So as far as operations hardware goes, those four are going to be the big money makers in 2013. If you look at the software side, it kind of plays along with what I just said about hardware. Payment processing was the leading spending priority, hands down, with point-of-sale software kind of sliding in right behind that. But nothing else in terms of software for stores was even really close. I think there's a lot of talk around BI and merchandise analytics. That's top-tier stuff. Among the small and mid-sized retail guys, that's really not even really on the radar screen. So it's still kind of the pure play software applications. I think the fact that payment processing is leading in-store software is really indicative of this ongoing concern around security standards. Not to mention the fact that there's a lot of fear, uncertainty, and doubt right now created by changes to payment standards like EMV. If I'm a reseller, I see these things as an opportunity. If I'm willing to stomach PCI and EMV, I can go in there and sell some subscription-based services, some new, EMV-ready terminals. If you think about it, anytime there's a mandate of any sort, a cottage industry is going to blossom, and tech providers really ought to capitalize on that. I mean, look at like Sarbanes-Oxley and PCI as perfect examples. But yeah, as far as the technologies the retailers are investing in, LP and security is another big one. Huge leap this year in video surveillance. This year, I think 56% of ISR readers are planning to invest in surveillance systems. That was like 47% last year in 2012, and 2012 was a great year for surveillance sales. So I'm expecting 2013 to be even bigger. On that note, integration with point of sale is a key thing. I mean, you've got to integrate with POS. And I've talked to a lot of LP guys this year who have told me flat out that they don't get budget for surveillance projects unless they can prove cross-disciplinary value. So, they're going to the merchandising teams, the marketing teams, the store operations folks, and they're convincing those folks that those cameras are capturing a lot of golden intelligence, and that's how they're getting the budget for those projects. So that'll be big in 2013 as well.
Wow. So that's a lot of great information. It seems like there are a ton of opportunities for resellers in 2013. As I go to NRF, I'm going to be on the lookout for a lot of those different solutions that you just talked about, and I'll be reporting those to you, the reader. Hopefully give you some tips on how you can succeed in 2013 by selling some of those solutions. So that's all the time we have for now. Matt, thanks so much for joining us. Really appreciate your time.
Thanks, Mike. I enjoyed talking with you. I hope you guys have a great 2013.
Thank you once again for joining us. Look forward to talking to you again.